What's good, World Wide Web? Machines on the scene. When I heard about this a few days ago, I knew I had to do a video on this because Hollywood has lost their damn minds. It's been several months now and they ain't put a movie out. They really could use an influx of cash, and the key to that is to put some movies out. Just do what they've always done: make movies, put them in the theaters, and count the money. That's not working for them. They want to wait until movies return to normal. See, a lot of movie theaters in my area are open, but there's no new movies, so they're showing older movies. And I've gone, twice now. I'm going again this weekend, and seen some older movies, and that's the first time I've been to a movie theater twice and not been disappointed. But people aren't going to keep paying full price for second-run movies. And movie theaters, if you're used to making $20 an hour and you lose your job and you get offered a job making $10 an hour, something's better than nothing. Movie theaters don't see it that way. They're not going to lower their prices. They're not interested in making less money. They want to make more money. And likewise, Hollywood studios, they have dozens of movies in the can they could send out tomorrow, but they attendance is down because of distancing and because of people not wanting to pay full price to see a 40-year-old movie. So they want to wait until that goes back up before they release these movies that they've got ready. And what? That isn't how people aren't going to, it's like once they stop social distancing, people are going to give full price to go see these old movies, that they've seen 100 times. And then on top of that, the studios are the ones that send out the movies. And they're not sending out the best of the best. They could send out the Star Wars trilogy, and people would give full price to go see that. But that goes, against everything they've been doing. They don't want, the message of the original Star Wars, one of the main themes behind it was family. It showed Han, Luke, and Leia on screen together because they were family, and the new trilogy never showed you that, and it was never going to show you that because the main theme behind it is downward patriarchy. Everybody knows, family's a tool of the patriarchy, so they're not about to show you anything like that. And it's just insane, that these people, and now they're wanting the government to bail them out. 40 or 50 of the biggest names in Hollywood signed a petition and sent to the government saying that they need bailout money. They didn't specify an amount, but number I heard is $100 billion. The movie industry altogether didn't make $50 billion in the 12 months before film stopped rolling. And we've talked about before about how much about how much movie studios actually get to keep. They don't get that whole, that whole amount. So they're wanting probably what Hollywood's made in the last decade up front. And they said that they can't release any movies until, theater attendance gets back to normal or until they get that money. And nobody needs to give these people a damn dime, just stop with your nonsense, Hollywood. If you got some movies, go in there, cut out all your woke nonsense, cut out all your preachy, we don't need educating, we need entertaining. Nobody cares about your politics, nobody cares about what you think about, society. You know, Orange Man bad. I don't care about that. I don't care about. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Trump detractor. I don't care. You know, I'm a. They did a. They did a poll, you know, of Americans, and people that consider themselves hard left-wing fanatics are a little higher than people that consider themselves far right-wing fanatics, and still it came up to like 15% between the two of them. Majority of Americans are like me. They don't want to go to movies and be educated, as you call it. You know, we want to be entertained. I heard some idiot on a TV show the other day, some actor said that it's our responsibility to use our fame to address injustice wherever we see it. No, it's your job to entertain us, you know. You're a monkey on the end of a chain, and when we do this, you're supposed to dance, you know. I don't want you teaching me anything. This is insulting, you know, when y'all try to educate us, as you call it, to put us on the right side of history. You know, just do your damn job, and don't worry about what we think. You know, just make movies that don't involve politics, because it really sucks. Because I found out that the three movies I was looking forward to the most, Black Widow, Wonder Woman, and James Bond, are all going to be political messages. You know. James Bond is an out of work, deadbeat dad. Black Widow is being directed by a feminist who just did a big interview about how much she hates, you know, men and white people. And the new Wonder Woman, they said that the villain is capitalism. Just stop, you know. Make some good movies. You know, pew 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 pew. That's all we want. You know, we don't want a big, you know, we don't care about your politics. Most people, you know, there are the outliers. You know, there are the people who you know want to hear all this political messaging, but they want to hear their political messaging. So that shrinks the audience down even smaller. You know. There's maybe, you know, 6 or 7% of the population wants to hear, you know, what you're putting into these movies, and the rest of the people are just going to walk away, and, you know, hope for better next time. Again, Hollywood movie studios are circling the drain, and you know, this is when movie theaters go out of business, they're not going to be. You know, home video doesn't support their model. They're either going to have to drop production budget way down, which means chromier movies, or they're going to, you know, go out of business. And it's amazing to me that these people won't do their damn job and make some movies. And the government better not give them a dime, man. If they do, I mean, I'm already to the point where, since there haven't been movie theaters open, and since there haven't been really very many good movies to, you know, for video on demand, I've been going to YouTube, and there are a lot of good things, you know, on here. Fan films, you know, amateur movies, novels, you know, for the price of a commercial. You can have a novel read to you by the artist, you know, by the writer that wrote it. A lot of good concerts, you know. Movies, you don't need to pay $20 to go have these people preach at you and tell you what a loser you are because of, you know, the color of your skin or your gender, you know, or something as dumb as who you voted for. I mean, what difference does it make? I just assume have a Republican rob me as a Democrat rob me. I mean, they're all a bunch of crooks. They wouldn't be in politics. I mean, come on, guys, for real. And people that try to say that no, they're fine. Hollywood's got plenty of money. Nope. Guess again. And they always point to Disney. Disney made $5 billion movies last year. Again, they keep a percentage of that money. And the reason, well, why do they keep making them if they don't make money? Because they're 2-hour toy commercials, you know, disguised as movies. And as long as they sell toys, you know, they're going to keep making them. But the movies themselves don't make a whole lot of money. Their theme parks is where most of their money comes from, and that's been shut down for a year, you know, nearly a year now. And no, Disney is the worst out of everyone in Hollywood. They are broke. You also got to consider that within the 10 years before cameras stopped rolling, Bob Iger, who was in charge of Disney, spent more than $100 billion. I mean, he gave $72 billion for Fox, $7 billion for Pixar, $4 billion apiece for Marvel and Star Wars, $3 billion for the Muppets. I mean, just spent $4 or $5 billion building Star Wars land at all the different, you know, Disney parks that nobody goes to because the movies sucked. You know, the merchandise didn't sell because the movies weren't any good. Come on, guys. I mean, get your head in the game here. I mean, if you want to stay in business, you know, you need to put out a product. I know you'd rather us just give you money, but that's not going to happen. You know, I really hope they see the light because I love going to movies. You know, I'm just a movie guy, and you know, either they will or they won't. So I'll be keeping an eye on it, and I'll be letting y'all know what happens. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Have a great day, and God bless. Check you next time. Later.